Hey everybody, this is Miss Carla coming to you with our Mug Ministry, Episode 1. Our topic is perimenopause. Today, I'm just going to drop some nuggets. We're not going to get real deep in it because perimenopause has a lot of different moving parts to it. So, I want you to get ready to sip your tea with me. Okay. I'm hood anchored and legacy laced, baby. That's why we're talking about this today. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the symptoms. And I can't remember all this off the top of my head, so that's why you're going to see me cut my eye. Because I got to write it down now. Sleep issues. Sleep issues, for me, I might get 4 hours of sleep. In between the hot flashes, the heart palpitations. If you know, you know. It's anxiety out of nowhere. Brain fog. I can't remember what I was talking about. I can't keep the train of thought. I can't finish my words sometimes. It gets scary. It's scary enough to make me think, is this dementia or Alzheimer's? It's my mind and yours. Is our hormones fluctuating? They're dipping some days. They're escalating on other days. They don't know where they want to be. They don't know how they want to act. Exhaustion. Exhaustion is a big one. You can sleep 8 hours and still feel like you have nothing in your tank. The hot flashes from hell, baby. I don't know about how bad yours are, but mine. For example, I was laboring a patient and she was getting an epidural and she had to lay her head on my shoulder. This poor baby she was suffering. She needed some pain relief. She's trembling, she's hurting so bad, and I'm trying to keep her encouraged and keep myself together, and I feel that tingle on the top of my daggone head. No, not now. I'm trying to will it away. This is not the time. Please go away. It didn't listen. It didn't listen to me. It come down my head with a tingle, hit my forehead, and sweat just starts pouring off me. My glasses start fogging up. She's laying on me. She got to sit still. She's getting her epidural. She goes, out of all the pain she's in, all the discomfort, she says, Miss Carla, are you okay? And me, yeah, baby, I'm okay. Hell no. I'm about to bust out in flames, baby. I'm about to bust out in flames. But you know, we can go into all of that another time because we got to keep moving. Hot flash, heart palpitations. They started scaring me. You may not know, but over the course of our Mug Ministries, you'll find out more details. I had a 6-year cancer battle. During that time, I started getting the palpitations. We didn't know if it was from dehydration, from the chemo. We didn't know if it was part of the disease process with the cancer that I had. But turns out, it was my hormone. I want to say something else. But you know, this is child friendly. Talk we haven't. So, when you go to the doctor, that's the next thing. When you go to the doctor and they tell you, oh, all your labs look fine, they're making you start thinking that, is all of this in my head? Am I dramatic? No, baby, you're not. A lot of doctors tell you your labs are normal. They tell you sometimes you're too young to be in menopause. Try to reduce your stress. We live in 2026. We got a whole dictatorship going on, but we ain't gonna talk about that. They give you antidepressants. They put you on anxiety medicine. And I mean, it helped. The anxiety medicine helped me. But I think if we would have handled my hormones better, that I wouldn't have to worry about the anxiety. Meanwhile, your whole nervous system got you thinking maybe you're weak, maybe you're losing your mind. You're not. Why your mamas and your aunties didn't tell you about all this? Because they didn't know. They didn't have language for it. They were just trying to survive. They were trying to get through life. The doctors weren't listening to them like they're not listening to us. They didn't have anyone to go to. They were just suffering silently. So don't be mad that they didn't tell us what was coming, that we got blindsided by it. On the next episode, we're going to talk about breaking it down into pieces, what's actually happening to your body, the actual help that you can get, the questions that you need to ask your doctor, and how to protect your peace while your hormones are acting brand new. I'm going to end this with recognize what you're going through, validate yourself. You don't have to have somebody else validate you, but you need to be an advocate for yourself when you go to that doctor. You're not broken, you're not imagining this, and you don't have to suffer in silence. This has been your mug ministry. Sip slow, stay with me. Hood anchored, legacy laced. Miss Carla, next talk coming soon.